If you're a maintenance supervisor for a commercial property, you've had to deal with everything from leaky faucets to flickering light bulbs. But nothing's worse than that ancient boiler that's lived in the building since the day it was built, 50 years ago. It's enough to make anyone lose their cool. That's where Grainger comes in. With industrial-grade products and dependable fast delivery, Grainger can help with any challenge, from worn-out components to everyday necessities. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Yo.
Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. And today I have my co-host Barbara here with me. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Hello.
Hey, happy Friday. Is that annoying? Maybe not as annoying as me saying aloha every time. I say hello to Dayle, our world-renowned psychic, Dayle Schear, and her best friend, 92-year-old Richard Conrad. Look him up. Well, you don't have to look Dayle up. But anyway, Richard has something to explain. Richard and Dayle.
Okay, go on.
Excuse me? Okay. We discussed this right before we went on air, and we're going to have either Richard or Dayle. We hadn't decided, actually.
Me.
Explain why you
I want to.
Aloha, Johnny.
Okay, I'm going to talk first. Then, if he wants to join in later, he could do that. Although we do have callers, but
that's right. I
wanted to say what aloha means. I wrote a piece on this, Barbara, that went national, because people, you know, when they go to Hawaii, they everywhere on a bus or whatever, they teach them to say aloha, which means hello, goodbye to them. But that's not the real meaning of what aloha is. It's part of it. Aloha is hello, it's goodbye, it's family. It's mainly family. It's giving back to your people. It's giving back to the family. It's helping people. It's from the heart. It's spiritual. It's a spiritual thing. That
it has so many meanings, this word, aloha.
Oh, yes. Tremendous. It's just not, we say, I mean, it's like hello, goodbye. We say that to our friends, but we truly know if something happens to somebody, we'll say we wish you a lot of aloha, like we wish you a lot of luck. Or if someone is passed away, we can say, you know, mahalo, which is, aloha, wishing you the best. And
I did not know that.
It's sort of like nam mioho regne kioho. Did you know what that meant? Nam mioho regne kioho?
No.
No, but I've heard
that
you
is
use it on the phone when I call in to get your voice message. Is that what you're talking about? Nam miloha, mihoor, and is that what you're talking about?
No, that's not Hawaiian. Okay. I'm giving a reference. Nam mioho regne kioho means people from India do that, and they bow down and they hold their hands together and they go nam mioho regne kioho. It means my soul greets your soul. Well, that's the same thing
universal?
as yes. And aloha is the same thing. It's my soul is meeting your soul. It's like I will do anything in the world for you through the aloha spirit. That's now, Richard. If you have something you want to add to that, fine.
Yeah.
Well, I can give you a quick definition from the dictionary here, and I'll just read it real fast. The Hawaiian word aloha means love, affection, peace, compassion, and mercy, and also is used to define a force that holds together existence. There's more to it than that, but that's the basic. Okay?
Okay, well, wow, that is amazing, immense. I want to ask a question to Dayle. Okay.
Yes.
Is there any word that we use here? Down here, you know, I know it's part of the United States, but down here, like California or Utah or Nevada, is there a word that this word, like hello?
Okay, every state has their own identity toward that. In the state of Nevada, the biggest thing is they'll go, how's it? Or have a good day. You know, they'll say have a good day. You know, it's like, Hawaii is how's it? I'm getting my languages all mixed up. But, you know, have a good one. This is when you go into a store, you buy something, or you're doing something, or you're leaving, someone will say, you know, have a good day, have a good one. And why they say that, I don't know, but that is mainly to Nevada. California, I lived there for a while, but I don't know, I can't remember what they would say as a famous thing. Every state has their own identity.
Johnny, have you kind of noticed that in your state, Florida?
Not really. I mean, you know, I know we're known for beaches, but I don't know anything about us saying hello. I mean, what do you notice in California?
Do you know of any, well, okay, I'm going to have to be honest here. Right when Dayle was explaining that, oh my gosh, this is my thing that I do not like to have happen.
What?
Somebody opened the door and asked me a question. Somebody opened the door and asked me a question, and I didn't hear what you said. Could you please repeat it? And I am embarrassed about that, but
no, don't be.
Quiet. I'm doing a show now. Okay.
No, don't be. So, what was the question so I can give you the answer again?
The question is, was there? Okay, my question is, where does hello on the Richter scale compare to aloha? Is my first part of the question. And the second part is, if there is a word down here, like in one of our states we live in, that can equate to aloha, let us know. But it was really kind of just a facetious, like, funny question, because I know there's not. It's hard to compare to that word that means so much, and I learned all that today. Wow,
yeah.
Thank you, Dayle.
No, that's good, and Richard contributed, but in Nevada, it's how's it, you know, or how, you know, not how's it.
What is it?
Hawaii. No, excuse me, no, that's Hawaii. I'm so used to saying it's another subject, but I'm so used to talking pidgin that half my family doesn't understand me, which pidgin is half Hawaiian, half English. So it's not Hawaiian.
I've heard of this.
But this is a language, a traditional language in Hawaii.
Right.
And I'm used to talking pidgin. It's like, pidgin means you cut off a lot of your sentences, like, how's it? How's it, bro? How's it?
Like
how you doing?
You were
how you doing?
Like shorthand. That makes sense.
How's it? You know, like instead of, you could be sitting on the beach and a kid will come up to you and go, hey, lady, time. He wants to know what time it is.
Look at me weird, because I always say total, like, specific questions, totally polite. Hello, you know, sir, and excuse me. But I find this so interesting. I love language. I love etiquette. I love all of this.
Right.
But when you go to a place and you're visiting, like say you're in Australia, you don't want to stand out too much, maybe.
I wouldn't know anything about Australia, but I can tell you,
you
this.
Might say, hey,
is
mate.
that
hey, mate.
Oh, yeah, okay. In Hawaii, and in London, my favorite word that I hear all the time is, that was brilliant. I mean, brilliant.
Right.
That drives me
never
nuts.
goes away. Right.
I mean, never goes away. That's brilliant, you know.
Are you ready for the caller?
I know. No.
I guess.
I have one. Hold on, Johnny. Please, caller.
Okay.
Would you mind waiting for 15 seconds? Mine is, when I grew up in Seattle, we always said, hi, you guys. And then when I moved to Nashville, it was hi, y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Yeah.
I could never
hi,
get
y'all.
used to that, Dayle. I never could.
Well,
I mean, I never said it. I liked it when they said it to me. I didn't care.
Well, I love it in Hawaii because, when you're saying, hey, aloha, you're meaning from your heart. It isn't like, hello. It is, but it isn't, so it's a lot of meaning, and in Nevada,
I knew there was a reason why.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but there is a reason why, when we had you on every Friday at first, you just said that, and then Johnny and I kept saying it, and then Richard came on, and then we all say it, and I thought, let's let the listeners know the backstory of it all, and because you guys lived in Hawaii, had homes in Hawaii, love Hawaii, and we do too, and when I go there, I say aloha. I love saying aloha, and it makes you just feel good, and now I know why. It has a lot of meaning behind it.
Hawaii, and it really isn't called Hawaii. That's the English translation of it. There's the W's are Hawaii. They're V's, like a city would be I lived here, and this place would be Ka'a'ava, even though it's spelled K-A-A-W-A. The W's are V's, So, in speaking Pidgin, mean doing radio in Hawaii and Hawaii. You want to do it properly, so I do the best I could when I do radio in Hawaii. And I like Hawaii.
Now that I know another aspect of your life, I'm going to do an interview on you, if you don't mind, for my new Roku, Barbara Moore's channel.
Oh, when?
Yeah. Oh, when? How about next week?
Sounds good.
Okay.
But aren't we doing Blue Jeans next week?
Yes, we are.
That's not my thing. That's Johnny's thing called Life, Laughter, Happiness. I have my own channel now, the Barbara Moore channel on Roku, and I haven't even. I don't even have anything up there. I would like.
We need to upload it.
I need to. I don't want to upload anything except for Dayle Schear that we're doing.
Somebody let Johnny talk.
No,
what I'm saying is that the channel hasn't been published yet.
And this is my channel, and I don't want him explaining my channel. I only explain my channel, okay, Donnie?
He's not.
Okay.
Barbara, he says he has to upload it. He says he's got to upload it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we have a caller, Barbie.
Yeah, I just said, let's go, caller.
This is area code 253, and you were on the air 253.
Hi, caller. What's your name?
Aloha, everyone.
Aloha. And what is your
name? Elizabeth Bart.
Elizabeth what?
Smart.
Not the real one.
The Elizabeth Smart that we all know?
No, I'm just using a name so that I don't get identified on the radio.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was the wrong name.
I know. Oh, my God.
She was captured and kidnapped.
Now.
Yeah, right. We don't care about you. We just care about Elizabeth Smart right now.
Yeah, I just had prank calls. Johnny and I had a couple of those the other day, didn't we, Johnny?
No, it's not a
I know the show.
Okay.
This is turning out to be a great show. But anyway, ma'am, where are you from? Can you tell me that? What city?
Oh, yes. I am from Puyallup.
Whoa.
Washington?
Yeah. Washington State.
Mexico?
Washington State?
Washington State, yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Nathan and I are from Washington, too.
Yes.
Is this lady from Washington?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
Washington State.
Okay. I've only been to Washington once, and that was with Richard, Barb, and all I saw were trees, so that's all I know.
What city, Richard, did you take Dayle to? What city, Seattle?
Richard, tell him where you took
Richard?
me.
Come on, Richard.
Oh, okay. I'm here. Yeah, well, we went to Ocean Shores for a few days and fiddled around there with my daughter and son-in-law and so forth for my birthday. And then people were out there digging clams.
I love
it's easier to just go to the store and get them, but then up to Whidbey Island where I lived for a number of years. And
you lived there?
as we're going through.
Hey, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Stop, Richard.
No.
We have a caller waiting. Now, it's about her, but okay, now you know, and we'll get back to that, Richard, a little later, but I don't want to do this to the caller. So, okay, Richard and I, he's 92, by the way, and he is here, which is amazing, but he's much more than here. Richard, but he will go on and on and tell you his whole life story if you let him. So I don't mean to be rude, Richard, but I need to. We need the caller to ask Dayle the question. Go ahead.
That's right.
You are so right, Barbara. I have to carve it short every day. Okay. I can't believe you said that. All right, ma'am. What was your name? Oh, I forgot. It's whatever. And you're from Washington. What would you like to know?
Well, I have I just had an arbitration, and my mother-in-law got awarded $51,000, and I have an opportunity by Monday to make to do a true de novo, which means we go to see a judge instead, and I don't know what to do.
Okay, I am very familiar with arbitration. I've gotten screwed over on those a million times. And, yes, I totally understand that. The judge will not be lenient on you. You would get less. That's the best I can tell you. You won't get more. So it's your choice who you want to pick.
So I will lose in court, is what you're saying.
That is correct. It's not lose. It's just like I know about arbitrations and I know about judges, and he's figuring you're wasting the court's time and you could have taken the money and you didn't. And so therefore it will totally go, the money will go down.
No, I'm not getting awarded money. She's getting awarded money.
Oh, okay, fine. But I mean, you asked me and I'm saying I would take the arbitration. Okay. I know that's not what you want to do, but you go do what you want.
No, I called for a reason. So you're saying just pay her the $52,000 and hopefully she won't keep coming after me.
Okay, I don't know the whole story, dear. I do private readings, and my number is 808-372-1816 if you want to have a full-on reading about this. But to just do it off the cuff, I don't want you to lose any money. So, the best way I would say at this point, unless you want a full-on reading, would be to just do the arbitration.
So let's take the ruling that's already there.
Well, I don't know what the ruling is.
Oh, she got awarded $52,000.
She got what?
She got awarded $52,000.
For what reason?
So she is my husband and I lived in our house. She moved in with us and wanted to have her own space, so she put money into our garage to create a livable space out there. We got divorced, and in the divorce she was supposed to go, but she didn't. So I asked her to either pay rent or leave, and she refused. So then she took me to court, or to arbitration, as it were, first. And so it's been a 5-year back and forth. I haven't had any peace since our divorce. And they're just making up stuff. Like, there's no concrete stuff. They're just making it up so that they can punish me. And so now he's out of it.
Again, I'm not getting into a whole reading. Okay. Take the arbitration, unless you want to call me privately and we'll go through this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
I think that's very important. Yes, have a good day, and thank you for calling. It's very important. And you know so much about business. And also, it could be confidential. So that's what we do want to contact Dayle for a
I think most of
cost money, the readings. Yes.
Most of the
Did she
stuff.
answer your question, Elizabeth?
She's still on with us. I didn't say goodbye to her yet.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Do you want to say goodbye to her?
I just said that Dayle was letting you know that she does private readings. And so if you would like to contact her, and now Johnny can give you Dayle's direct line after the show, then you can do that. There is a fee, but Dayle, she wants to help people. So here's your chance. It could be private, confidential, something that you don't want to say on air. I mean, you changed your name in the beginning of the show, so here's your chance. Johnny, please give her Dayle's number live on air now.
Well, it's 808-372-1816. Did you get that? Okay.
I did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you, ma'am.
Important information.
Okay. Johnny, I did want to address something that I forgot that I needed to address to you, which was you mentioned something on my website in a text that you couldn't find what I charge for a reading, and it's under contacts. When people contact me, the prices are there.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. Do we have another caller?
Yes, we do. Area code 334. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, caller.
My name is Shakira.
Hi. What's your name?
Shakira.
Oh, that's one of our regular callers, right?
Yes. Well,
nothing
wrong with that, though. I think that's great.
She called
She's coming
2
back
weeks
for
ago.
a reason, Dayle. It's okay.
Okay.
It's not about getting something. It's about you. It's about they want your reading, right, Shakira?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
what can I do for you, Shakira?
Can I ask if you see anything for love in the future?
You asked me that question last time. I remember you very well.
Yeah.
You have called many times.
Why don't you give us an update? I mean, are you following Dayle's advice? Can you, tell us what's been going on since the last time you called?
Nothing really, and I really don't remember. And if I called, it's been a while.
Well, you need to write notes down. This is a world-renowned psychic, Dayle Schear, only on Friday night. You have 1 hour to maybe get a 3 to 5 minute
I have
reading.
a pen. I got a pencil now.
Well, you're abusing our system. We want you to have a specific question and to be genuine and not just call because of the fun of it. We have people that didn't get through sometimes. So, are you serious?
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you.
Have you been? You're welcome, Dayle. Has she been manifesting? Have you been being positive? Have you done anything that Dayle has advised you? Now you tell me you don't remember.
Barbara, I'm turning this over to you because you're doing so good at it. I can't say anything more than what you're saying except get on the internet. That's about it.
Well, I can read your mind, I think, because I've been working on that.
I think
I can read a lot of people's minds, actually, for a long time now.
Thank you. So it's just like, will you meet someone? Yes, if you make a move to in that direction, yes, you will. But if you do nothing about it, no, you won't. It's that simple.
I do. I work on it. I don't work on it because I want to make money off of it.
Not
I
you.
work on it because I want to have control of my life in every way I can.
Barbara, I'm talking to the lady.
Sorry.
Oh, Barbara, you're out to lunch.
Whatever. You know what? Yeah, I am. I've been through the hanger the last 3 days with these.
Oh, I want to hear about that.
All right.
Okay. All right, are we done? We're done with her. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay. Well, right now we're just waiting to see what people call in.
Give the phone number out.
Okay.
Johnny.
516-531-9874.
We're going to have one of these days. Okay. So Barbara and I can talk then. So give the number out again.
516-531-9874.
Now, Richard, you're talking over him, so he can't nobody can hear. So, Richard, do you want to give the number out?
Oh, if you want me to, sure. 516-531-9874. That's the magic number.
If you want a free reading. Okay.
I think
now,
everybody who does it should repeat it. Because if you don't get it right the first time, then the second time they've got the pencil ready. I think that is like what we should always do. If somebody's giving the number, do it twice, please. And don't start just say it. Just, wow, great job. I think that was just great. Hey, Johnny, can you commend Richard for his great number scheme? Shout out.
No, I have a question.
Oh, dear.
What?
Well,
what's your question?
What was the area code that I mentioned that it said for that last caller?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
Is that important, or do we want to know their name and then Dayle ask them where they're from anyway? But that was Shakira, and I don't know.
I
Dayle,
did not ask her where she's
New
from.
Jersey, one of the two of those.
I didn't ask her where she was from because we've spoken to her at least 10 times, and that becomes free reading. Totally.
Yeah, it was like redundant. Okay. There's no reason to ask her, Johnny. So why? Look. Let's move on. Let's move forward. I don't go backwards, okay? I think
he doesn't
we're getting the
Barbara, he doesn't have anybody, so you and I can talk now.
Well, he will have somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's you and I. Well, Barbara.
Yeah, what's the screening, though? I mean, do you ask if they've called 5 times before? Because she has.
Barbara, he left. He left. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, Barbara, question. You said you had a rough 3 days. It can't beat mine.
Well,
I could tell. I got to hear yours.
Okay. I mean, I love these people, and they are my dear friends, and one for many, many years. But I didn't know. I thought they were just coming to pick up the dog I had taken care of for them for the last 12 days. But they ended up spending the night, 3 nights here in the middle of my purging with boxes and bins everywhere, papers, and these were my days. And it just kind of happened, and it was again, and then it was like almost 11 p.m., and then it was there again. And, I mean, Elkie had to put off coming because she didn't want to overlap. Now she's here, and please shut the door.
Okay, but I mean, you should really let people know that, and you're such a kind-hearted, good person, but you should let people know there's no sleeping over. I have my daughter unless you ask me 2 days or 3 days ahead of time.
Oh, that is so perfect.
I mean, that's how I would do it. I mean, even though you took care of
my daughter's doing. Yes, and Dayle, if I would have just called you during 3 days ago, I would have simplified my life because I didn't say that. That is a rule that I have the right to have,
That's
and
right.
that was so disruptive. It very much was. And we're live on air, but hey, you know what? I think they know it was, but there was no mention of it. And I can't risk that. I cannot.
Well, you don't need to go. You don't need to go into that.
I have my daughter.
You don't need to go. You need to just say, because of my daughter, and I have a life. If you need to or want to stay over and sleep over, you have to let me know 3 days ahead of time. And just and if it can happen, fine. And if it can't, it can't. Okay.
Yeah, I think sleeping over in this tight quarters, it's not, well, I'll do it, but they have to have a designated time to go. Like, I never know, and it's like I can't even get really my business done. But you know what? They went to go get the RV, and that's when I went into high gear for 3 hours, and I literally did so much, Dayle. I was like a powerhouse, and I was working out, and I was doing the laundry, and boom, 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 focusing. And they came back, and it was like, whoa. They couldn't even believe it. And I said, see, when I am alone and focused, what I can do, that's why, I mean, I love you guys, but I need my space.
Well, I know. And it seems like
back.
you're being,
They're back again.
You're being taken advantage of.
Well, they have an RV, so now when I said, no, I don't want to cook in my kitchen, we would like to go to a restaurant, but Elsie's at the park, please. I am on my radio show, okay? And I think I do pretty darn well. That's why I had to go into my private dwellings to do my show, because I can never risk it around people, because they do not respect my on live air show.
I know.
Around me. Here we go again.
Okay.
This time I won't get on mute. My daughter's really good about it. But there's been 2 other adults here, plus a pit bull. Then there has been now added another adult female and a King Charles Spaniel who have not met yet. And I'm on air in my room, and people seem to need me. Please. I told you my schedule.
I think they should understand. I think they would understand if you said you're in your room for an hour doing a radio show, and I'll be out to entertain you after.
Well, they've known this for the last 3 years of my life.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then.
Either do I.
Don't.
But all I know is you had a fabulous show, and you were having so much fun. We had an interesting conversation with the first caller, and she probably will call you and get a longer.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She got everything she needed to know.
It might spark somebody else's idea when we're talking about it. That
I don't know.
That way. You know what I would have known about you guys, you psychics. When I was younger, I didn't know really anything about it. So I didn't.
Well, see, I knew from a child. I knew from a child because my mother was a psychic, and so I would go to psychics all the time. You know, so it was fun for me and all that stuff. I mean, the only fun that there isn't is that I can't see for myself, and that bums me out because I want to be able to. I mean, I can see. Do you really want to see the future? Yes.
Or do you want to live the future?
Well, I do both, but I mean, I'm telling you, I have such bad days. I mean, let me give you an idea of this morning. I mean, I go to McDonald's. I go to McDonald's, and I was going to get something for Richard and everybody. McDonald's is closed permanently.
No.
I go, what? So
Dayle,
they're opening up. That's nice. I'm
Well,
finishing what I'm saying.
Let her finish the story, Johnny. That's wonderful, though.
So,
okay, you got to call her.
Oh, Richard.
Richard, come on.
Wrong timing. Okay, so I go to McDonald's. So they're opening up down the street, but they don't put a sign up there that says we're opening up down the street, and they're closed permanently. So then I go next door to Sonic to get breakfast, and it says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough employees, so you have to do the drive-through. And if you do the drive-through, we'll be able to serve you. Well, I figured, okay, I'll do the drive-through. So I do the drive-through, and there's this big old truck the size of a Mag truck that's blocking the driveway. So then I said, forget that. So then I go over to Subway, and the girl gets the time wrong, and I said, do you have any breakfast? And she says, oh, it's 11 o'clock. No, we stopped. Well, it wasn't 11 o'clock. It was 10 o'clock. So then I went to my chiropractor, and then I got through with that, and then I figured, oh, we'll go to a place called Sharky's, and so I just had breakfast there, came home, and then it kept on going.
Oh, my God.
You got to call.
And you really do like to go in and sit down rather than drive through?
It doesn't matter. I mean, not really. I don't like to go in unless I have to because of the COVID.
If there's a long line. At Starbucks, I always go in.
I mean, I go in, but it depends on where. If there's a lot of people, I'm not.
Dale?
No.
You like Starbucks?
Once in a while.
I think
they're overpriced.
Are you still doing is that what you do?
The what?
Okay. Do I have it wrong, Johnny? The company that you drive around and deliver, you love that job?
Oh, DoorDash and Grubhub. My husband's
I
doing.
said the wrong one. I said Grubhub. Is that one?
Yeah, well, there's Grubhub and DoorDash.
Does it. Okay, DoorDash is one other one. And you have fun doing that.
Well, I'm not doing it. My husband's doing it. He has somewhat fun, but lately it's been rough because of the fact in Nevada, and I'm sure this is all over the United States, the fact that a lot of businesses are closing because they don't have employees. So for DoorDash, if somebody orders food, you got to wait in line for 20, 30 minutes before you get it. So it's rough now.
They're getting unemployment? Wow. They must be lucky.
Yep. Nobody wants to work. So
they're feeling really lucky. I mean, they probably worked their butt off for even 40 years. And they finally get like a break. They're not going to say, hey, I'd rather go there to the factory.
Oh, well,
right?
If I was on that end.
What's happening? I never look at the TV anymore, Dayle. I'm just been too busy. Oh, organizing.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we got a caller. We got a caller.
We have a caller?
Area code 443, you're on the air.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
What's your name?
Sorry to make you wait so long. What's your name and where are you from?
It's Ashley. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore. Maryland. Okay. Did you enjoy listening to our rhetoric?
I did. Quite hilarious.
Thank you. Barbara and I can be very hilarious with Richard. So, how can I help you? How can I help you, darling?
I just wanted to know if you see when I may conceive another child.
Very interesting question. How old are you right now?
30. Oh, gosh, how old am I? Just turned 35.
That's cool.
Oh, that's good.
35.
No, that you're still at the breeding age with no problem. But you have been having problems, right?
I mean, I don't really know. My last son is, so I have two kids. One is 10 and the other is 4. And my cycles seem a little bit off. I mean, mostly regular, but this last cycle was really off. I don't know what's going on. But
I can tell you what's going on. You're going through, which won't matter in this particular case, but you're going through an early menopause. Check with your OBGYN. When the cycles start to go off at the beginning stages of menopause, and even though you're young, and I mean you are young, some people experiencing it earlier, and some of the signs are your periods will rotate. You don't get any periods. You get severe cramps. You don't get any cramps. You get hot sweats. You can't sleep at night. Those are the true signs of the menopause. But if you aren't there, if you're not there at that point, I just believe you're at the beginning stages, which you can get pregnant anyway. And I do see you with a little girl in your arms, so that's going to be upcoming soon.
Okay, great. That's really what I've been praying for. Another daughter.
Stop that menopause from coming. I know somebody who actually stays on the birth control pill. Just needs that certain hormone in your body to keep your cycle going. So really do what Dayle says, please, and see your gynecologist right away for advice, because you might be TikTok, you know what I mean?
No, it won't. Just talk with them, because it won't show up on the blood test until she's truly in menopause. That's just the way it is. I went through 30 years of menopause, so I know what I'm talking about, and I went through that hell, and it can be hell. Let me tell you, I was on the Premarin, and the progesterone for 20 years, and everybody thought I was nuts. They go, "Oh, you ought to get off of that. That's not good for you." Well, I had never been so regulated in my whole life. And then I got off, and I went right back into menopause, and it took me 10 years just to get normal.
Really?
So, I mean, not everybody.
I'm on it exactly right now. I've looked it up so much. This wonderful doctor on YouTube, he says, I don't care what anybody says, early, late, whatever, the year you have menopause is 52. Well, I am exactly 52. Yes, I am.
That's not true.
So
that is not true.
What are the other? Okay. I know. I mean, he's not like God or anything.
You can get menopause at 25.
But I mean,
come on.
Okay,
come on.
But I am smack dab in the middle. Will you agree with that one?
I don't know. How old are you?
The age. Exactly 52. It's supposed to exactly happen.
You're 52.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You look 30.
Do you see
the
baby girl coming?
I'm like, okay, yeah. Hot flashes? Yeah.
I would say
not that bad.
Yes.
I'm still thin. I went through a little
thin.
weird weight thing, but then now it's easier to stay in shape. All you have to do is walk. Once a day you walk, you stay toned up.
Yes. When do you see like a time frame for the baby girl coming in? Can you see that?
Well, I see the pregnancy within 6 to 9 months. That's the best way I can tell you.
Okay. That falls within a good time frame. All right.
And you call us and let us know.
I will. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you for calling. She seems so sunny. You know, I'm a Leo. I love August. My birthday and Richard's birthday. Our birthdays are in August. And wouldn't it be great, you guys, if she had her baby, not this August, obviously, but the one after? Ha!
I don't know, but Barbara, across the television screen, it says breaking news, and on a cruise ship, 2 passengers that were fully test positive for fully vaccinated ship got the virus. That's why I keep wearing a mask.
Whoa.
It said cruise passengers test positive. Oh, well, there goes my stock. Just like,
Okay, what's your stock in exactly?
I bought stock in all the ships and the airlines in the beginning, knowing that they were going to go up. Okay? So that's part of it.
Hey, you're funny. I love that you do this stuff. That's so fun to follow.
I've never done it before. I've never done it before, but because we were so bored during, the thing during the COVID. Anyway, I'm trying to tell people that this COVID thing is not over by a mile. I mean, everybody's walking around with no mask and no this and no that. Guess what? It's going to pop up.
I got to get it tomorrow, maybe. Okay, you guys?
What's this maybe? What's this maybe?
No, I mean, if I could get the appointment, I'm sure it's easy now because nobody's getting it.
There's no appointment. All you do is walk in.
Like, oh, my God, I have to run there. I was waiting so Priscilla and I could do it at the same time because you can now. So before I left for my mother's funeral, you couldn't. And I just felt weak, you guys. I felt like if I'm going to go get something that serious, like injected into my body, I want to feel like I put some weight on.
I see your point.
I was so skinny. Yeah, I felt so weak and I couldn't eat. I was kind of like, I couldn't sleep very well. Now it's been, I think, a few weeks, and I feel, oh my gosh, that dog actually got me in shape. Just running with such the sweetest pit bull dog ever at the park, throwing the ball. I would do the fetch. I'd be the one because I would wanted to jog briskly, twirl around. Gorgeous park in the back of my place. And I get it, and all of a sudden I'm looking at myself, I'm like, whoa, I'm toned up. That was easy. Wow.
Well, going back to the menopause, some people, and few, get it very slight, and they don't even know they have it. They have just a few hot flashes here and there. And some people get severe, which that has to do with genetics. If your mother had...
Maybe, sorry to interrupt you, Dayle, but what are the other horrible things, because I have horrible other things. Like, my back is so stiff. No. Maybe it's the
that's
accident.
not menopause.
Everything's like clicking. Oh, really? It's not the body.
No,
okay.
That's not menopause.
That is the brain.
That means you need to go to a chiropractor. What's the next one?
Like my thoughts, like my memory, and I think it's the concussions and just like, I don't know, not feeling like doing certain horrible, dumb, stupid things. Like unmotivated.
Now that's the menopause.
I've never been that way. Really?
That is
that's
the
what
menopause.
I want to know.
That is. You'll feel like doing something 1 minute. Huh?
What's that called? Like, what is this called that I'm experiencing? Like lack
menopause.
of motivation.
Menopause.
Okay, the definition of menopause is lack of inspiration.
It's a lot of things. It's like aloha. It's a lot. It's a lot of things. There's many things in menopause. Menopause.
Well, how do I get over that?
Wait 20 years and you'll see.
I think I am getting over it, though. I got my place whipped in shape, but I'm whipped out of shape from doing it and dealing with all of the people involved with it. That I love doing things alone since I was a little girl. I just love my alone time, and I never had sisters. I didn't have anybody borrowing my clothes. I kept my things in impeccable shape. My mother said before she died, 6 days, remember, Barbara, you just lined up all of your little trinkets and your clothes were folded perfectly. I never in my entire life ever had to tell you to clean your room. Beyond that, it was like an artwork. I spent hours and I wanted to do it by myself, and my brother would beg me, please, Barbara, let me come in, and I won't talk. I'll just be there reading my magazine. He just wanted to be in my room, in my energy. Isn't that sweet?
That is really sweet.
And I would let him. Johnny, I would never tell him no.
Johnny, what's going on?
Yes. Well, we don't have any more callers, but that doesn't mean we won't. Callers.
Johnny, this is like, how are we going to do? We're supposed to talk about next week.
That's right.
On the Roku channel, but not mine. You're going to be on
No.
Roku.
No.
What?
No. What is it? The green. What is it called? That
Blue
station.
Jeans.
Blue Jeans. Okay.
Blue Jeans.
How can we do that with just 2 callers, Johnny?
Well, what we'll do is you'll be able to. You'll be a different number that people will call in. So
who are you telling these people? Who are you telling these people?
TikTok. I'm doing it on Facebook and on Instagram.
Yeah, but you're doing it on all that now, and we only have 2 callers. So should we wait another week, Barb? What do you think?
No, I never wait. I take action. It's not a big deal in my mind, because the only difference is that we're sitting in a box. Either we turn off our cameras, go take a break, which is fine if Richard wants to or something. But, or you just sit there. People are used to it, and you sit in a box and you just talk. And you just, you can lay down on a pillow. I don't mind if you lay on a pillow.
That'll be you and me just talking.
Really?
The difference is that we're going to be advertising it a week in advance. So,
what, Johnny?
I think that's what we'll do is we'll advertise it all week long, right, Barbara? Instead of the day.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea, Johnny. I'm surprised you thought of that.
Okay, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
And also, there'll be one thing that we can do. I will.
It's a little box. So think about your little box, what you want in the background. Make your little background.
Oh, no, I got that. I got that all taken care of. I'm using the same thing I did last time.
Oh, I want to do mine.
So I'm okay.
I think I want to do mine outside. All right.
Yeah, we got to do our nails and stuff.
I'll call
whatever.
Gene's tech support Monday to figure everything out. Okay.
Oh God, he's waiting at the last second. Okay. I thought you would know.
Figure what out?
No, it's not the last second.
We do it all the time.
Yeah, it's not the last
second.
Okay,
but Johnny, tell what Blue Jeans is. Johnny, tell whoever's listening.
Yeah, what Blue Jeans is it's similar to Zoom, except that the customer support is 100 times better. And I like to use it so whenever I do things with Barbara, where it's a matter of being seen, you'll be able to see. You'll also have a number that you can call in and talk to people with. Okay, so if you don't want to be seen, or if you do want to be seen, then you'll be able to come in and your face will appear just like a Zoom call.
But people are used to doing this all the time. They're used to doing Zoom. I mean, they've been in the COVID stages for, I don't know, 1 year and how many months. They're used to it. Okay, people, we're going to give you a link on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Life After Happiness.
Right.
Also, DayleSchear.com. Well, check her out, but Dayle Schear's on Facebook. We're going to share the link everywhere. Plus, the best way to find out what we're going to do next week is listen to this show again on our YouTube channel, Life, Laughter, Happiness. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. But before we go, I want to say thank you and aloha to our famous psychic, Dayle Schear. Dayle Schear is world-renowned. She's a best-selling author, and you can find her books directly from her. Just contact Dayle, her website, DayleSchear.com. Now, we want to give out Dayle's phone number because she will be available to take private readings. She will discuss with you the details. Just text or give her a call. She's the easiest going psychic I know and the best psychic. 808-372-1816. Now get your pencil ready. That's 808-372-1816. And she's excited to hear from you. Do it, people. Take advantage of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Aloha. How was that, Richard?
That was really good. That was pretty good. I must say that myself. But the show has not ended to my knowledge.
Oh, me neither. I don't want to go. Seemed like everybody wanted to go. But you know what?
No.
It doesn't matter if we have a caller waiting or not. I love just talking about our own lives because I think we could shed a lot of light on subjects that people are going through that are just listening. Well, maybe they don't want to call. Maybe they're shy.
Or maybe they're not there. I don't know.
They are too there. Oh, Dayle.
I don't know. All I know is
people listening.
All I know is that it's just I have been going through this pure luck syndrome that weird things are happening to me, and I got to go look at my card to see what's going on.
Like what kind of weird things?
Well, just like, ask Richard. He calls me drama queen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every day's a drama.
He says, Richard, tell her every day's a drama.
Outgoing, Richard, or does she laugh, or is it like some kind of thing happened, a crazy thing happened that never usually happens to people? Tell us some examples or one. Tell us one.
Yeah, the way I react is like the title for the show, Life, Laughter, and Hilarious. And it just seems like everything turns into a drama. And but
everything.
We live
exciting woman.
Oh yeah, never a dull moment.
She's never a dull moment.
Seductive.
And Barbara's the same way, so there.
Yeah.
Barbara, you are the same way. So I enjoy talking to you.
You're not, right, Dayle?
What?
You're either born with that or not. Remember we were talking about that on another show, and I don't know if the word was I'm seductive or I'm sexy, but you said, I am that. I attract people. And I love that when you were saying that. Do you remember?
No.
What was the word that you
I don't know.
together to you, I mean. Like a magnet. I said, you're like a magnet. And then you're like, not everybody is born with that quality. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We are alluring, or it's not just...
Oh, sensuality was the word.
Sensuality, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to read your mind to figure out what you were thinking.
Oh, really? That's cool. I love that.
So it's like, you and I are extremely sensual. The difference between being sexy and there's a difference between being sensual and there's a difference between all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of sexy people, like there was Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield, whatever. There were sexy people. But, I mean, to be sensual is something you are born with. You're emanating some sort of sense that attracts people.
And they never go away. They are always wanting to know you ever since they've met you, and they've gone away and they still want to. It is interesting.
I have a cousin in New York, that's in upstate New York, that in North Bergen, and her name's Jackie. And, you know, God bless her. I mean, you know, she's not gorgeous by any means, but, you know, she's above average. But men follow her and the postman follows her into the house. I mean, it's like, what the heck? I mean, you know, it's weird. And I get the same things. Especially when I was younger, off the freeway in L.A., I had a truck driver follow me. I've had an airline pilot show up at my door. I mean, it's like, what? What did I do? You know?
Oh, I know.
Right now, I have an
or in the audience. Right. You're the chosen one. Me too. David Copperfield did that to me. And like we went to Universal Studios with all the mothers and the kids, and this guy was like laser beaming me. Again, this happened, and brought me up on stage. This is happening. Oh, wow. It's so interesting.
Well, you got both. You're extremely beautiful. So they're
not when I go to those places. I wear no makeup, ponytail. I have a hood, sunglasses. I have like baggy jeans, thongs. No, nobody knows. And I have like roots or something that day with a pimple. I mean, no, it's just always happening.
Okay, I got it.
It's not.
That's all right. I have right now, today, as we speak, I have an ex-boyfriend, which is in my first book, Dare to Be Different, but an ex-boyfriend in town trying to find me and follow me around.
Ooh, is that creepy, or do you kind of like it? Is he a friend? No.
Not anymore. He's driving me nuts. I mean, you know, it's just like he used to be, but no. Do I like stuff like that?
Weird we talked about that? Remember, we talked about going back with an ex-person with a caller last Friday, and I said it never works, and you did too. And then this guy's trying to come back to you?
Oh, yeah.
Was this a boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, constant. Yes.
Ooh, are you scared?
No.
Okay.
No. Because if I get really mad, I'm like you. I got a temper. I'll get in his face so bad that he'll run for the hills.
I do.
I would say so if you had to. I would get in his face and he would run for the hills. And I don't want to get to that point, but I've done that. I have done that on many occasions, so it's like I don't want to go there. I really don't want to go.
I know. And that's called wisdom, too, because after a while, all these experiences Dayle has had and I have had, you can, see what's coming. I mean, so you are reading your future, Dayle. You can see what's coming. It's called...
No, not that way. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to get a house. And Richard's that way, too. We would have... It's so funny. In Hawaii, we would go sit by the pool, right? And he's 92, mind you. 92. Or then he was 89. Then he's 89. And all of a sudden, I turn around and there's 4 women hitting on him. I'm going, what the heck is going on?
Really?
Or I go to the car to just get a towel from the car to go swimming. I come back, there's 4 more women, and I'm going, what's up with this? You know, we have an entourage, or we go to the swimming pool here, and he's surrounded by women talking to him. I don't get it.
My dad has that too. It's very interesting. And, you know, you look at them like, oh, yeah, they're older. You've known them for years. No, they're fresh to this person, and they feel the magnetism, and they look at the eyes and the smile, and they know that person, oh, I click, and they appreciate me. It's like, okay, an appreciation thing. I can repel people who don't appreciate me. I don't even have that hurt my feelings anymore. So it's a matter of being really in tune with all of that. And also, your gift, I bet you could ignite it to do that through. I bet you can. Right, Richard?
I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to live, Barbie. I mean, I still don't know. I mean, you know, it's just like every day I wake up with a stomach ache, and on gift offers, I see 3 or 4 houses, and then, or I'll see 2 and one guy's going to rent to me, and then he decides he doesn't want to rent to me because Richard's 92 and he thinks he's going to die, and there I won't be able to pay the rent. And I'm going, but I don't use his money for the rent. And it goes on.
We'll write a will and give it to you. Die as well.
Well,
right?
No, Richard he's not dying till I tell him to. It's that simple.
Hey, I
remember, this
like
is life, laughter, and happiness.
Okay.
I mean, unless you have
shout out yet, Barbara?
I did a little bit. So, Johnny, why don't you do one of those, hey, or Dayle, a pigeon shout out, how you cut it short. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
516, I do. 987.
Well,
no.
Will say the
are
number.
you Barbara, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Okay. First, I was going to have Johnny, since I've already done the shout out a little too earlier.
You did it. You
did have him do a shorter version, but I thought, why not have Dayle do pigeon, because that is a shortened version. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Browse. Okay. We done. We over for this. For now, we're over. Thank you so much, and much mahalo and aloha.
Aloha.
Rudy. Okay, well.
Aloha.
All right.
Aloha.
All right, well, good night, everyone.
Oh, and Barbara, call me when I'm supposed to go up on your Roku, okay?
Okay.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Good night, everyone.
Aloha. I thought it meant Aloha. Oh, wow. You sing, Richard?
That was Richard. That's what I mean. He's got that thing about him. I'm telling you, I don't care how old you are. When you see him, you fall in love with him. So that's the way it is. So you can't.
Great compliment, Richard.
So, is it okay
Thank
in the
you,
episode?
Johnny. Thank you, Richard.
He's very
Good night.
sexy. Huh?
Good night, everyone.
Aloha.
Good night.